Everybody, welcome to CubeFit Release. My name's Emily. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to focus on an upper body release, starting with the chest, and then we'll kind of work our way up into the upper back region, and then see if we have time for anything else. So let's go ahead and we're going to take that lacrosse ball. Go ahead and find your collarbone. We're going to go just below the collarbone in that fleshy area. Just as a reminder, if you find any tingling or numbness on that side hand, go ahead and just get off of that area. You're just on a nerve. So let's go ahead and start with the left side. Like I said, place that lacrosse ball just on that fleshy part underneath the collarbone. And then we're going to move with our legs going side to side, up and down. Now remember, if you need more pressure, you'll take those feet and you'll scoot them out. And then if you need less pressure, you'll scoot those feet back in to give you a little less pressure there. Just working through the area here. If you do find those tender spots, to really hold that pressure, breathe through it. And then once you feel like the pain has kind of dissipated, you can continue to roll after that. Nice and easy here. This is definitely one that I need. Feeling a little sore today. Remember, any tingling or numbness in the hand, just go ahead and get off of that spot, move to a different area. Got about another 30 seconds here, and then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. If you're just joining us, we are doing an upper body release, starting with the chest. We're on the left side here to start. We're about to move to the other side here in about 10 seconds. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and move to the other side. Same thing here, just finding that collarbone, and then we're going just below the collarbone in that fleshy area. Remember, if you find any tingling or numbness in this hand while we're working on this side, just go ahead and move off that area. No big deal there. Remember, to add more pressure, you'll scoot those feet out. To add less pressure, you'll scoot those feet back in. Really tune into your body and figure out how much pressure you need, how much you don't need. And then remember, when you find those tender spots, to really hold that pressure anywhere from 30 seconds, 40 seconds, breathe through it. And once you feel the pain has dissipated, you can continue to roll after that. Nice job. We got about another 30 seconds here before we move on to the rhomboids. Remember, avoid trying to shrug those shoulders at any point. Just move with your legs here. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and come out of that nice and easy. Like I said, we're going to move on to the rhomboids. So the rhomboids are located just in between your shoulder blade and your spine. We'll break it up left and right because we never want to cross over that spine or that shoulder blade. So let's go ahead and pick a side. Whatever side you want to start on is perfectly fine. Place the lacrosse ball on that area and then go ahead and give yourself a nice big hug because you deserve it, of course. But what it also helps is it helps just open up that area. So it allows the lacrosse ball to really get in that rhomboid and avoid that shoulder blade and that spine. Like I've mentioned before, if you roll over the spine or the shoulder blade, it's okay. It's not like it's going to break the bones or anything. It just really doesn't feel good. So try to avoid that at all costs just to prevent from hurting yourself. And then same thing here, you're just using those legs to go up and down, side to side slightly, because remember you do have that shoulder blade and that spine right there. So just be aware of that. And then control the pressure with those feet. So if you need more pressure, you'll scoot the feet out. If you need less, you'll scoot the feet back in. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Feels like it's going really slow for some reason. We got about another 30 seconds here before we switch sides. Good, nice job. Let's go ahead and switch sides here. Same thing, just placing that lacrosse ball on that rhomboid. So in between that shoulder blade and that spine. Ooh, my right side is a lot more tender than my left. Lots of crunchies today for me. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty sore today. Got about another 30 seconds on this side before we go ahead and move on to the traps. So we'll go to the back of the traps here in a second. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and come out of that nice and easy. So we're gonna go and ahead and move on to the traps. We'll break this one up left and right again, just so we don't cross over that spine. So all you'll do is you'll take that lacrosse ball, you're gonna put it just on the back of those traps, and then you'll come up against the wall here. Notice I have a little bit of a lean towards my body, scooting those feet out a little bit more and adding that lean just so that I can really focus on getting that trap and really adding that pressure that I need here. So as always, just tune into your body and figure out what it needs, what it doesn't need, and then customize your release towards that. Got about another 30 seconds here before we go ahead and switch sides. You guys are doing awesome. I know for me, this is just super painful, super tender today. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Remember, if you find those tender spots, to really hold that pressure Breathe through it until you feel like the pain has dissipated, and then you can continue to roll after that. Nice and easy here. Got about another 30 seconds before we wrap up class. You guys are doing amazing. Thanks for joining. Love seeing all the familiar names joining me. I really appreciate you guys coming. Like I said before, if you guys have anything that you want to see, you want to do something different, or any questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the chat box or reach out to me. All right, go ahead and come out of that nice and easy. Thanks everybody for joining CubeFit Release. My name's Emily. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please